Exchange of gunfire is still going on. We have Shuja al-Haq with us on the phone line. Shuja, take us through what's happening there on the ground.
Well, Simi, first of all, let me just tell you that there are, people trapped inside this building, and continuously the police is trying to evacuate them. This hustle that you're seeing is basically of those people who were evacuated. You can see people, running away from the spot. These people were inside that building, and they...
Right, we're going to try and connect again with our correspondent Shuja al-Haq. This is the big story we are tracking.
Here in Pampore, and that's exactly where this operation is being carried out. That building behind me, the EDI complex, is where this operation is happening, and the security forces have cordoned it off from all sides. The only problem is that there could be civilians also trapped inside that building.
2 militants are believed to be holed up inside this government office building in Pampore in Pulwama district. Now, we're being told that militants attacked a CRPF bus on the strategic Jammu-Srinagar highway and then later took refuge inside the Entrepreneur Development Building. Security forces have cordoned off the EDI building. An exchange of gunfire is underway. We're also being told that there are some civilians who have been trapped inside an adjacent building. The gun battle still underway in Jammu and Kashmir in Pulwama. At least 20 workers still trapped inside the building. This is the government office. 2 militants holed up. They ran towards the building after opening fire at a CRPF bus. We're trying to connect to our correspondent Shuja al-Haq, who's been getting us updates from the ground. Shuja al-Haq has sent us this footage of the spot where the incident took place. Militants opened fire on a CRPF bus. Most of them managed to escape. 2 of them are now trapped inside a government building. The gun battle is still going on. We're being told that at least 20 workers are trapped inside this government EDI building. About 60 people trapped in an adjacent building. The gun battle is still underway. We're trying to connect to our reporter Shuja al-Haq, but because of a problem in network, we're not being able to get through to him. I believe we can now go across to Shuja. Shuja, tell us what's happening there on the ground.
Well, Simi, the operation is being carried out here, and as you can see, many of these workers who were inside are being continuously evacuated by the police. But there is still suspicion that some of the employees were there who were there working in this complex. You can see in these visuals, that is the complex, that is the EDI complex, Entrepreneurship Development Institute complex, which is the focus here. The militants attacked the bus right here on this national highway which connects Srinagar with the rest of the country, and then after the attack they managed to enter into this complex, which is basically a group of buildings, and in one of the buildings these militants are now believed to have been holed up, and the number could be anything between 2 to 3. We are also given to understand that initially the estimate of the number of civilians inside this complex was about 60, but ever since there have been continuously the efforts have been made to evacuate many of them, and we are seeing streams of people coming out of this building, but still there are many who are trapped inside, and that's what the biggest worry is. You can look at these armored vehicles. These are the vehicles which are actually ferrying those people who are rescued from inside, evacuated from inside, and then dropped at safer locations. So the biggest worry with the security forces here is
Alright, security forces trying to ensure that there is no collateral damage. Shuja al-Haq getting us these pictures from Srinagar, where a gun battle is going on between security forces and militants who are reportedly trapped inside the Entrepreneur Development Building, or the EDI building as it's popularly known as. This is this after militants opened fire on a CRPF bus on the Srinagar Jammu highway. Shuja, thanks so much for those details. We're going to keep coming back to you for more developments.